Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. So I hope all of you are strictly following the precautions that I tell you to do it every day. Please wear the mask whenever you go outside. Also see that you carry a small sanitizer bottle along with you wherever you go if possible, or otherwise whenever you come back you have to wash your hands with the soap for 30 seconds so that the germs will die. Before washing your hands, do not touch anywhere. Before and after eating, it is compulsory to wash your hands nicely. See that you keep your surroundings, including your homes, sanitized, means neat and clean. And please take care of the animals around you, around your house, in the street. Please give them some food. Now, this video is for class 3, subject English. And let us read one thought before we continue. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. So, the meaning of this thought is that sometimes you feel that there are so many subjects for you to study. It is very hard. You are not getting good result. You have to work for so many hours during the day. You are giving your best. You are getting tired. But when you get the fruit, means when you see your future, it will be very bright. It will take you to the right path. The fruit which it will give you in the future, it will be very sweet. So that is the meaning of this thought. The topics that we are going to cover in today's video: chapter 4, in-house garden. We have already started this chapter in our previous video. Today we shall continue with the lesson reading and explanation part. So I will read the lesson and then you will understand the lesson when I explain, and then we will solve some questions based on our explanation part. The lesson which we understand, after that we shall solve the questions. Let us continue. So let us have the recap of the previous video. In the previous video we have seen the name of the lesson, in-house garden, written by Rakesh Kamal. He is the writer of the lesson. After that we had seen about the story, what is there in the story. There are two characters, Pari and her grandma in the story, and we have discussed what is there in the story. After that we have seen sunflower, lily, carnation, marigold, rose, jasmine, orchid, aster, chrysanthemum, daisy. All these flowers we have seen. We had written the names of all these flowers. Then I had shown you what is a healthy food pyramid, how much nutrition do we get from which kind of food. That is healthy food pyramid that we have seen in the previous video. After that I had told you to write the names of the vegetables that you like, any two. Then we have written the names of the fruits that we like, any two names. Then I had asked you that do you have the garden in your house, yes or no. Finally I had asked you that have you seen this farm, have you been to this farm before, have you seen this kind of farm before where farmers are doing farming. Then we had started reading the lesson. In this lesson there are two main characters, Pari and grandmother. Pari is the girl who comes to grandmother's house for vacation, and she sees that grandmother is doing rooftop gardening. Rooftop gardening means she has garden on the roof, on the terrace of her house, and she is planting all the vegetables in the house. In the first paragraph we had seen that it was 8 am in the morning, it was 8 o'clock in the morning, and there was a delicious smell coming from the kitchen. Something very yummy was being cooked in the kitchen, and Pari was sleeping. She just woke up because of this delicious, very tasty smell, and she tried to scare her grandmother, shouting, "Bow!" She started shouting and she wanted to scare the grandmother. She wanted to make her afraid, and she went to the kitchen at 8 am in the morning because there was a very yummy smell coming from the kitchen. After that I had told you that grandmother's house was a very special place for Pari. Why was it a special place? because there were two reasons. First thing, that she used to get good food to eat. That was the first reason, that Pari got very good food to eat. And second reason was that grandmother's house was in the outskirts. Outskirts means outer part of the town or city, means which is very far away from the city, outside. So there were two reasons. It was very big house. She could run around anywhere, and she used to get very good and tasty food. That much I had explained you in the previous video. Also, the next thing, that grandmother did not buy the vegetables from the market. Grandmother used to grow the vegetables in her own house, in the garden of her own, on the terrace. And what was the reason? So when Pari asked the grandmother that, "Grandmother, why do you grow the vegetables in the house? Why don't you buy the vegetables from the market?" Grandmother said that nowadays vegetables in the market, the smell is of chemicals. There are chemicals in the vegetables and they are stale. Means chemicals means medicines. Grandmother said that some vegetables have the smell of chemicals, or they are stale, means they are not good. So grandmother said, I cook the vegetables, I just grow the vegetables in the house. She said that she does not like the vegetables in the market because there is a smell of chemicals, or they are stale, means they are not of good quality. So she was disappointed, means she was very sad, and she said that finally she decided to start a rooftop garden. What is the meaning of rooftop garden? Means the garden which you can grow on the terrace, that is called rooftop garden. So grandmother started a rooftop garden. She started growing vegetables on the terrace of her house, that is called rooftop gardening. Then we shall continue from here. Grandma took Pari to the terrace and showed the other vegetables she was growing. Excited, Pari began plucking lady's fingers, bitter gourds, carrots, and leafy vegetables. They also plucked chilies and tomatoes in the veranda. Now what happened? Grandma and Pari, they both went to the terrace. You know what is the terrace? The upper part of your house, the toppest floor of the house is terrace, which is open. So grandma and Pari went to the terrace, and grandma showed all the vegetables she was growing on the terrace. Grandma had so many vegetables growing on the terrace, and Pari was very excited, means Pari was very happy. She began plucking. Plucking means to take out, to pull out from the ground. So Pari started plucking the vegetables. Which vegetables did she pluck? Lady's finger, bitter gourds, carrots, and leafy vegetables. So Pari started plucking all these vegetables from the garden which was there on the terrace. Which vegetables did she pluck? Pluck means to take out, to pull out. She plucked lady's finger, then bitter gourds, then carrots, and leafy vegetables. All these vegetables she plucked out. They also plucked chilies and tomatoes in the veranda. What did Pari do? She plucked out these two, chilies and tomatoes. And where were these two vegetables? Chilies and tomatoes were not there on the terrace, it was there on the veranda, on the platform outside the house. So Pari plucked all these vegetables, lady's finger, bitter gourds, carrots, leafy vegetables, chilies and tomatoes, and she was really having fun with her grandmother because she has seen this garden, this vegetable garden in the house for the first time. Pari had never seen carrot plants and was fascinated to see carrots are not root vegetables and grow under the ground. Bitter gourds were climbers which made the wall look so green and beautiful. So, Pari had never seen these carrot plants. It was the first time that Pari was seeing carrot plants in the house. She has never seen the carrot plants. And she was fascinated, means she was very excited, she was very happy. Fascinated means she was very happy, she was excited to see all these things, she was attracted. And she came to know that carrots are not root vegetables. Root vegetables means what? Root vegetables are vegetables like carrots whose roots are eaten. We can eat the roots. That vegetable are called root vegetables like carrots. So she came to know that carrots are not root vegetables. Carrots are root vegetables and they grow under the ground. Finally she came to know like this over here. See, carrots grow under the ground. Carrots are called root vegetables. Root vegetables means the vegetables like carrots whose roots are eaten. We can eat the roots of that vegetables that are called root vegetables. So she was very attracted, she was happy to see that carrots we can eat the roots because it is a root vegetable and it grows under the ground, not above like this. Bitter gourds were climbers, which made the wall look so green and beautiful. She also saw that bitter gourds is a type of vegetable and it is a climber. Climber means it will grow with the support of the wall. That plants are called climbers. And because of that bitter gourds, the wall looks so green and beautiful. Everywhere there is greenery because of bitter gourds. And she came to know that carrots are root vegetables, bitter gourds are climbers. So she learnt about carrot plants and bitter gourds and she was very fascinated. She was very happy to learn about this from her grandmother. Then, on getting back to the house, Pari hurriedly ran to wash a vegetable and put in her mouth. Ew! Pari screamed, chewing a raw bitter gourd and made a sore face. Grandma had a good laugh and told Pari that some food tasted yum only after cooking. Yum! The food is so good and tasty, exclaimed Pari during lunch. So it was the lunch time and Pari came back to the house from the terrace. She washed the vegetable and she put in her mouth and she shouted, Ew! Because she was chewing the vegetable, she was eating bitter gourd. Which vegetable she was eating? Bitter gourd. And she made a sore face, means she made a very dull face. She did not like the taste of bitter gourd. It did not taste very good. Then grandma started laughing. Grandma told Pari that you have to wash the vegetable and after cooking only the taste will be very yummy. Before cooking the taste of the vegetable will not be nice. So grandma told Pari that some vegetables are good only after cooking. We have to cook bitter gourd and then you will enjoy the taste. It will be very yummy. So, while Pari was eating bitter gourd for lunch, at that time she said it was very yummy, it was very tasty. This was her expression at the time of lunch. So, finally Pari understood that we should not eat bitter gourd as a raw vegetable. Without cooking, that vegetable is a raw vegetable. So, Pari enjoyed eating bitter gourd when she was eating bitter gourd for lunch in afternoon time. She said that the food is so good and tasty and her expressions were like this because grandma explained Pari that some vegetables will only be very tasty after we cook that vegetable. Then Pari understood. Of course it is, and it is not only fresh and tasty but also nutritious and healthy because it is natural, contains traditional spices which help in digestion, improve our immunity, which will make you stronger, explained grandma. What does nutritious mean? Asked Pari, looking intently but also confused. Now, grandmother explained Pari that bitter gourd is not only fresh, it is also tasty. It is fresh and tasty, but it is nutritious and healthy because it is natural, it contains traditional spices, and it is good for digestion and improves our immunity. So Pari explained all this, grandmother explained all these things to Pari, that you will become stronger if you eat these vegetables. Why? Because it is very nutritious. Nutritious means it will give you a lot of energy. And healthy means it is good for your health. You will never fall sick if you eat bitter gourds. So it is nutritious, it is very healthy for your body, it is natural because it is grown in the garden naturally. It contains traditional spices. Traditional spices means the spices which are used for a very long time. From so many years the people are using this. It is traditional. So grandmother said it is natural, it is also traditional, and when you eat this vegetable, it will improve your digestion, means your stomach will never pain. It will improve your immunity. Immunity means your power to fight against the disease. When you get fever or cold or cough, your body will fight against that, and that is called your immunity. So grandmother said that it will also improve your immunity and it will make you stronger. So you already know what is the meaning of stronger. It will make your body very strong, explained grandma. Grandma explained all these things to Pari, that if you eat bitter gourd, it is nutritious, healthy, it is natural, it contains traditional spices, it is good for your digestion, stomach, it will improve your immunity, your power to fight against the diseases, and it will make you stronger. Then Pari asked, what is the meaning of nutritious? Pari asked intently. Intently means with a close and very sincere attention, very seriously. Pari wanted to know what is the meaning of the word nutritious, asked Pari to grandmother. Then, carrots and leafy vegetables you like are good for your eyes, and the bitter gourd improves your digestion. They are good for your health. So, it is very important to learn about and eat fresh and healthy food regularly, explained grandma. Now, grandmother explained Pari that carrots and leafy vegetables are good for your eyes. They will improve your eyes. Look here, carrots and leafy vegetables like spinach, carrots, this will improve your eyes. It will improve your eyesight. You will never have to wear specs. And bitter gourd, when you eat bitter gourd, it will improve your digestion. Bitter gourds are good for digestion. Do you know what is bitter gourd? Bitter gourd are called karela in Gujarati. So bitter gourd improves your digestion. It will make your stomach very strong. It will never let your stomach pain. So grandmother said that carrots and leafy vegetables like spinach, they are good for your eyes, and bitter gourd will improve your digestion. It will improve your stomach and it will make your digestion very powerful. They are good for your health. Both are good for your health. So it is very important to learn and eat fresh and healthy food regularly. So for all of you, it is very important that you have to eat fresh and healthy food. Also in the starting of the video, I tell you sometimes that please eat the food which is cooked at home. Don't bring the food from outside. So here is the same thing. You have to eat fresh and healthy food regularly, every day. Even grandmother is explaining to Pari that you should eat fresh and healthy food. Means the food which is cooked at home, you should eat that food only. It is good for your health. It will never let you fall sick. So all this food, all these veggies which are shown over here, carrots, bitter gourds, then leafy veggies, all these are good for your body. You should eat this food, explained grandmother to Pari. I love good food not just because of the taste, but also because it is nutritious, Pari said, like she was an expert now. So Pari told the grandmother, I love to eat the food because it is very nutritious. It gives me nutrition, it gives me energy. and it is also tasty. Now Pari was an expert. Expert means she was speaking like she knew everything about the vegetables, about the benefits of vegetables. So she said, the good food I like is because it is tasty and gives nutrition. After lunch, Grandma asked Pari to bring leftovers and vegetable peels to put in the compost pit. So after they had lunch, Grandma told Pari that bring leftovers and vegetable peels so that we can keep in the compost pit. So as you can see, this is the compost pit. After they had lunch, grandmother told Pari that leftovers means, when you eat something, when you have your lunch or dinner, after that something which is left in the dish, that is leftover. So grandmother said Pari that bring all the remaining food and the peels, the vegetable peels, the outer part of the vegetable, the skin of the vegetable which you cut and throw it away, that are called vegetable peels. So grandmother told Pari that bring the leftover, the remaining vegetable and the vegetable peels means the waste. So we can put in the compost pit. What is the compost pit? Compost pit is an area in the ground where we put all the rotten plants, dry leaves and the wasted food we mix and we put in it so that the quality of the soil will improve. See, grandmother is putting all the waste vegetables in the compost pit. What is compost pit? The wasted vegetables, the vegetables that are wasted, the dry leaves, the plants which are dried, all that things are mixed and put inside the ground, inside the soil, inside this soil, so that the quality of the soil will improve. That is called compost pit. So grandmother said that let us put all these leftovers and vegetable peels in the compost pit. Grandma explained how there is so much of waste that is everywhere and is becoming a problem. Yes, we have to close the windows of the car when passing by the area near the dump yard because of the stink. Pari. So Pari said to Grandma explained that everywhere people are throwing the waste on the road and it is a very big problem. And Pari said that when we pass by in the car, we have to close the windows of the cars because of the stink. Stink means the bad smell. What is the meaning of the word stink? The bad smell that you get from the window of the car. So Pari and grandmother both agreed that we have to close the windows of the cars when we are passing because of the bad smell of the waste which is thrown on the road. So we should not throw the wasted vegetables on the road. We should not dump it. We should throw it in the proper place and we should make a compost pit out of it. So grandmother explained Pari that the wasted food, the dried leaves and plants should not be thrown away. We should mix them and we should make a compost pit so that everywhere the surroundings will be clean and we can make use of these wasted vegetables. Grandma explained how most of the waste can be recycled and reused. She told her how the leftover cooked food, uncooked raw vegetable, waste and dried leaves can be easily composted. And with a roof garden at her disposal, she gets all she needs for the garden. Now, this is compost. As you can see, this is compost. So here grandmother explains Pari that we should not throw away the leftover food that is there in our house. We should not throw it away. We can recycle it. Means we can reuse that wasted food and we can make a compost with the vegetable which is wasted and the dry leaves. We can make compost. Means we can put that in the ground and we can grow new vegetables. And grandmother has a roof garden in the house, so she gets all these things from the house. Whichever vegetable waste is there, the vegetable waste, the vegetable peels, dry leaves, everything she mixes and puts in the compost. And that is how grandmother grows vegetables in her house. How does she grow? She takes the leftover, she takes the vegetable waste, dry leaves and she mixes it and makes compost, and that is on the roof garden, on the terrace garden. She makes the reuse of all the wasted vegetables. So you should also use the wasted vegetables, dry leaves, plants, and make the compost in the garden of your house. And you can grow your own vegetables, which are very nutritious and healthy for you. But won't it smell bad to have compost in the backyard? Asked Pari. Grandma explained that turning the compost pile regularly will keep the bad smell off. So Pari asked grandmother that if you put compost in the backside of your house, then it will smell very bad. See how it looks, it will smell very bad. Then grandmother explained that if you put the compost pile off, regularly, then it will not smell bad. Means you have to clean this every day. If you clean this compost every day, then the bad smell will go away. I want to grow my food now, but how will I in a small apartment we live in? Said Pari, who was now confused. So Pari asked grandmother, Grandmother, I also want to grow my own food. I want to make my own rooftop garden. But our apartment, means our flat, our house is very small. How can I grow my own food in my place? Pari was very confused. She asked grandmother, My apartment, means the place where I live, is a very small place. My house is very small. I don't have a very big terrace. I don't have a very big veranda like you. So how will I grow my own food? I also want to grow food like you. I want to make compost like you. So how will I do it? Then it is very easy. I will help you have a small kitchen garden and a compost pit when I am at your house for your birthday, promised grandma. So grandmother promised Pari that I will help you and we will make a small kitchen garden. So grandmother promised Pari that she will help Pari to make a kitchen garden in the house, in her house, when grandmother will go to Pari's house for her birthday celebration. At that time, grandmother will help Pari to make a small kitchen garden like this. She will make compost in the kitchen, all the dried leaves and wasted food, vegetables, they will mix and make a compost in the Pari's kitchen, in Pari's kitchen garden. Which plants do I want in my kitchen garden? Thought Pari. Now Pari started thinking that which plants should I grow in my kitchen. She was very confused and she was very excited because she wanted to grow her own vegetable garden in the kitchen. So even you should grow your own vegetable garden in your kitchen like Pari. Grandma had managed to plant another seed successfully, but this time in Pari's curious mind. So grandmother had successfully explained Pari the importance of the kitchen garden, importance of growing the vegetables in your own garden. It is very important to grow the vegetables in our own house because that vegetables are very healthy and nutritious for all of us. So I request all of you, like Pari and her grandmother, you should also grow the vegetables in your house like they are growing. They are making a compost with the help of dried vegetables, the leftovers, and you should mix and you should make the compost and grow the vegetables in your own house because it is very healthy and nutritious for you. So like Pari, I wish you also make your own kitchen garden in your house. So let us solve some questions based on what we have understood. Where is Pari? Where is the place? Where is she? So here is the answer. Pari is at her grandmother's house. Where is Pari? Pari is at her grandmother's house. It is her vacation time. Second question. Why does she like coming to her grandma's house? Why does Pari like her grandma's house so much? So the answer is because it is a big house and she gets tasty food to eat. That's why she likes coming to her grandma's house. Why does she like coming to the grandma's house? Because it is a big house and she gets tasty food to eat. So in today's video, we have understood chapter number 4, In-House Garden, the importance of making of growing the vegetables in your own garden, in your own house. I have explained it with the help of this lesson, and we have solved some questions based on our understanding. I hope you will watch this video twice on the YouTube and you will enjoy the lesson a lot. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day.